We are live.
Yeah. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. What's up, Terry? What's up? What's up, Judge? How was y'all's Monday?
Hot. It's been hot, but I've been inside, so it ain't bothered me too much.
Yeah.
It was hot and muggy here. We had some rain coming in. We're still getting the smoke from Canada, so air quality's it looks hazy out all the time. And so I had chores to do today. So it was 85 outside and felt like 85 inside doing chores too.
Oh, that feels good.
No, that sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hot. It was a hot one today. Man, let me get this camera back right.
There we go.
See, like it's got like tracers or something.
I can see the comments.
Catching them flags, maybe moving around in the back there.
Nah, it's just this setting. I gotta dial it in or these neon lights flicker, so be all right. Yeah, it was a hot son of a bitch here in Texas today.
Yeah.
Yeah, here too, man. I went to my son's yesterday, and I sit outside most days. Like, oh God, it's hot. And finally, it come a lightning storm and cooled things off. It wasn't bad once that came in.
I don't think it's supposed to rain here for like the next 10, 15 days or something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to rain here the rest of the week. They said there might be a chance, but not much. I hadn't even looked at the radar today.
When I was working the food truck Saturday, it poured for that party, man. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
And I when I posted on Facebook, Christy's mom put on there, send some of that rain, because I said, rain, go away, come back another one. She said, send some down here.
Oh man, it's probably been a month we've had 100-degree temps, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
horrible
rained.
every day.
It rained real good yesterday up there. Well, it rained here too, but my son lives about, I don't know, probably 20 miles from here. And man, lightning was terrible. It was freaking hot up to that point, you know. What's up, Lance?
Lance.
What up?
I sent you a link, Lance.
So I'm sure he showed it off to everybody Saturday, but what's his face? Trophy guy over there got a new trophy over the weekend.
Oh, Kent,
Trophy guy.
the trophy
Yeah,
guy.
The trophy guy.
Last one.
Oh,
What?
Well,
and
I already texted my wife. I said, hey, bring me a 12-pack. Use the new. I've got an old card and a new card, 2 debit cards, same bank account, and I keep money in both of them. You know, I said, use the new card. It's got more money than the old card. Neither one of them got much money.
I said, I'm so damn dehydrated right now, man. I'm about to kill these 2 bottles of water.
Yes, I called Derek this morning and I texted him. He didn't answer. Then I called him to tell him what we were doing Wednesday for a video, and so finally I ended up texting Destiny, his daughter, and said, "Is your dad sick or something?" You know, he ain't answering she goes, "Unfortunately, yes." So anyway, he finally called me and said that he just had heat exhaustion. He's got that old Jeep, and he was working on it, taking parts off, spray painting them, this, that, and that. Anyway, he was also drinking like whiskey while he was out there in that heat. I said, dude, you need to be drinking Gatorade. Leave that whiskey alone, man. It's the wrong time of year for that crap.
Yeah.
It just a beer alone will dehydrate you. Whiskey, you go and take it,
Yeah.
take
exactly.
you deeper real quick.
And unfortunately, he's not. I mean, he'll drink a beer too, but he's more of a whiskey. Both my sons are. I'm like, where'd y'all get that from? I mean, I drink a little bit occasionally, but I might buy a bottle or 2 a year, you know. And I just beer more than anything. Beer is like drinking water to me, unless I'm in the heat. But
Right.
when I used to work, man, I drank water and water only. I'd drink it all day long. You know, then when I get home, I'd switch over to beer for a few hours and go to bed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got dehydrated like extra early this morning, like
Shit.
really dehydrated, and I don't know. I just ain't snapped back from it yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You still taking them little things you bought, those powders?
Shit, I drank 3 of those things today.
Dang.
I don't know. Like I said, I just got too far gone. Like I got lost too much water. I had shit to do first thing this morning, and I may or may not had a couple of adult beverages yesterday, a little too much, and
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Jay.
carried it with me. I carried it with me to work this morning.
Yeah.
We used to have safety briefings at work every week, and this time of the year, they would, and I say they, I had to give a lot of them safety briefings, being a foreman all them years, but they just said drink water and lots of it. You know, you need to have, I forget what it was, 8 ounces every 30 minutes or something like it. It was a lot in a day's time. They said stay away from energy drinks, stay away from alcohol, anything like that.
The
But
sugars in it will dehydrate you faster.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, exactly. So I did for the most part.
The thing is, when you're sweating as much as he's sweating, water is not going to replenish what you're losing. You will end up dehydrating faster just drinking water. So
That
you
must
got to
be
be careful in the heat.
Even what you eat can play a part. That's, I think your body naturally craves like something real light, like salad. Man, salad when it's this hot just appeals to me more than any time of the year. But
Yeah.
fruits, anything like that, it just seems like it does you better this time of year.
It's lighter on your stomach, and you feel better eating it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I can't eat nothing heavy. If I don't eat a sandwich, Christy makes me a salad. There ain't no way I could go to like a fast food place or go eat Whataburger for lunch or something. Then I'd throw up, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't nothing heavy for sure.
And we don't take lunch till 1, sometimes 1:30. And so, you know, it's
yeah.
the hottest part of the afternoon after lunch, you know, the absolute hottest.
Hey, senor.
So, Lewis.
So of course he sends me a picture because I brought it up.
Yeah, he sent it to me too. I just haven't had a chance to. I sent Ken a link. He must be busy.
He's recouping.
Yeah, Blue sent me a text earlier today too. So I guess, you know, that Cajun radio station down there by him, that KBON, he sent me some pictures of the shirts they have, and he asked me if I was going live today, and I told him yeah, and I sent him the link, but he never responded back. So
Hey, Mike.
I'm gonna send him some money and get me a KBON shirt. It's popular down here. When somebody recognizes it, because we're close to Louisiana, and somebody sees it, like, God damn, where'd you get that shirt? You know.
What's a good station to listen to anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So with you, Simon?
Can't shut it.
Not much, man. I again with the lack of sleep, man. I've been asleep all day.
The heat will do that.
Oh, I was sick yesterday, man.
Here.
I had a bad, like, lower stomach cramps and everything, and I was running fever. I was at my son's, like, and he went to drinking and stuff. I said, God bless it. I said, I'm going to quit coming over here because Serena's working. She's got the car, so she works every weekend. And then he's too drunk to drive me home. I wasn't going to let him. My ex-wife was there, his mother, and she said, well, I'll take you home like that. I'm like, you sure? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. About an hour later, she goes, I'm going to call Tommy, which is the guy she's married to now, to just come get both of us. I don't care. I just want to go home. I feel like crap. And I run fever all night, man. I had 3 blankets on and finally sweated it off. It must have been like a little bug in my stomach. I feel fine now. But good Lord, it felt miserable.
Man, last night I was freaking throwing up and everything. It was the watermelon, because one of our watermelons was bruised, like pretty bad on the outside.
Huh.
But the meat still seemed like it was good. I guess I got a bad piece of that yesterday. It was, oh man, I felt like shit. I was throwing up everything that I put in.
Might have
I didn't
been
eat that watermelon.
might have been some bad bacteria growing in it.
Yeah. Well, I got to research it. I'm like, you can't get food poisoning from watermelon. You damn sure can.
Yeah, you can get it from anything, and once it starts spoiling, you know, come on, get
So,
out.
like,
I gotta leave my door open to let this heat out of here. And this little small cat, little one-eyed cat, he keeps coming in here. Go in there and play with the others.
Y'all went live after Lance did last night, Simon?
It was a private live.
Oh, was it?
Mhm.
Man, everybody had a blast, kid. Even got some adults and Miss Shifter on the slide once. And,
Yeah.
Somebody took a video where you were going down the slide and you splashed the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Y'all should have seen my brother. My brother is 6'4", like 280 pounds. And, like, I was trying to, like, get in the thing and stuff like that. He'd already gone down it. And so then I was like, oh, shit, it's hot. I'm getting in here. I'm going to play, too. And trying to get at that thing, I think I've posted video. Like, I try to go up, and they end up sliding down, and I'm just like this and shit like that. And then he comes up there, and he just, like, backs up and swans dive. Just like, you're crazy.
Dude,
It was fun.
The people that we rented that thing from, they called us yesterday and said they had a family emergency, and so they didn't end up picking that thing up till like almost 7 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, it's been gone maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes or
Let me
so.
see if I can show you. Look at
You could have got some more fun time out of it.
Oh,
We got all yesterday extra.
That's what I told Christy. I was like, you need to tell them people that man, I pay a lot of money for my yard to look good. Y'all just made me a big old.
Well, I asked her whenever they pulled up, I was like, am I getting some kind of a.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Okay,
Sound like
getting bombed.
Sound like
It
a
sound like a C-130.
plane getting ready to crash to me.
Yeah, that was kind of loud, wasn't it?
So I asked her, I was like, we get any kind of like a discount for the dead grass? she laughed. I was like, I'm just kidding. So.
What's up, Lance?
Are you stuck?
What's up? How we doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing real good.
You look like one of them
You
puppets.
just chopped a big old rail.
Man, I got belly full, man. I've been eating cantaloupe, honeydew, and watermelon ever since I got home. But go to the grocery store, get them 2 things about that size. They're already cut up for you. It's already cold. Picked up 2 of them, came home. Now, here's a hot cold to go. So I went to I'm moving shit again all day. So I got to the grocery store, got 2 of them containers of cut up fruit already cold. Then I went to Wendy's drive-thru and got a large bowl of chili.
What a combo.
Chili and cold fruit. It was good.
You'll be
Man's gonna be shit like
you'll be sitting on that toilet a lot tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
Later
I
tonight.
got the easy stuff.
Or tonight, right?
Dude, I hate Wendy's chili, man. I don't know.
Really?
Why. It's just meat water. Every time I've ever had it.
Now, this one's
Dude, you
pretty
get the
good.
little gold packet of the hot sauce you put in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Hey, Randy,
This one
have
had,
Chrissy show you that water burger I sent her.
Oh, good God,
Yeah.
that was so gross. So gross. Okay, so this old lady makes hamburger patties, and then she puts them in a skillet full of water and boils them, making water burgers. I'm
yeah.
like, no.
This was good. Like Lep said, get that little gold pack. It had diced green pepper in it, onion. It was pretty good.
They
All it
sell
is
Wendy's-
though is their leftover hamburgers they don't eat or cook. Or
Yeah,
use.
right. So they sell it in a can now. Did you see that at
Oh,
Walmart?
really? No,
Yeah,
no.
Walmart. Yep, Wendy's chili in a can.
Get in.
Fuckers.
I'm on
It
toilet
doesn't.
this store.
It doesn't taste the same to me.
So, Chris.
Yeah.
But so back when I was 15 and my first job, I worked at Snaps, which is Rallies or Checkers for some, and we would take our uncooked meat, because it had a timer to be in the steam well. It was always on a timer, so if there was anything left, you throw it in the walk-in cooler. Next day, you chop that shit up, chop it up real good, and you add this mixture to it, which was like barbecue sauce, onions, and green peppers, and they called it the Rally Q. Man, you slap a American piece of cheese on a bun, slap some of that. It was their version of a sloppy Joe,
Yeah, it sounds like Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. It was
I
pretty
worked
good.
I worked at Jack in the Box when I was a teenager, man, and the old man that taught me how to run the grill and do all that, he'd been working at that Jack in the Box since it opened, and he cleaned up at night. He'd change the grease in the fires and shit, and he would go in there and cook like 20 or 30 hamburger patties and put them in one of those metal pans with like a little grill on the bottom and put a little water in there with a lid on it, and then he would clean the whole grill. That way he didn't have to dirty up the fucking grill no more. But man, sometimes Mr. Jesse, man, them burgers were better than the fresh burgers you eat from Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Y'all have Jack in the Box there in Texas?
Yeah,
We used to have they used to be in Maryland.
Yeah, we don't have them around here. When I was up in Illinois after Katrina, they had them up there.
I think I told y'all before, but Mr. Jesse, like I said, he drained the grease out of the fryers every night and added new grease for the next day. And every night he would bring a bag with catfish in it. And he would put them catfish, and that's what he would make for his lunch. He would make himself some catfish. And he used to tell me all the time, Randy, get you a piece of catfish. Something about that dirty ass Jack in the Box grease and that catfish tasted so good, man.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
When you get all the Jack in the Box seasoning,
All them tacos and shit we'd fry all day long, that grease would be so dirty, but that catfish turned out fire, man. And Mr. Jesse, he stuttered real bad. So it'd take him 5 minutes to tell me to get a piece of catfish.
So they didn't filter it. They just used new oil, huh, daily? Wow.
Yeah, so you got a big ass box that's like white, looks like lard almost, and just scoop it out and throw it in there and it melts,
They had there used to be I never worked there, but a couple buddies of mine worked at the Hardee's in Maryland here. He said that at the evening time that they would take pickle juice and put it in a mop bucket, cut it with water, and that's what they used to mop the floors with.
or with the
Pickle
vinegar
juice.
in there, it'll cut any grease or anything like that.
Wow.
I know that Jack in the Box put
Wow.
that shit in they had a big ass like grease trap, in the storeroom. That's where you went and emptied the grease, and once you took it out of the fryers, and they said they sold that shit for biodiesel.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how true that was, but
It's probably true because that's a real thing for sure.
they'd have a big ass truck, look like a septic tank cleaner, to come in and suck out that grease trap every, once a week or something.
Yeah. I helped out up in Illinois at a VFW. They did a fish fry every Friday. And I helped them out one night, and they had like 4 big, huge commercial deep fryers in there. But they had a commercial filter that we went the next day and we filtered all that oil. They can get like 3 uses out of that oil, then they change it. But man, it looks brand new when they run it. It goes through a pump and through filters and all, and they'll use that like 3 weeks in a row. Then they'll swap out the oil. They make plenty of money at them things, but of course, it's not an issue.
I tell you what, when it comes to oil, you get better fresh cut fries out of old oil versus new oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know I'll save oil a lot of times. If I cook fish or something, I'll just save that oil for the next 2 or 3 times I do fish, as long as it don't go rancid on me.
Yeah, with fish, you probably got to be use it more often.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't fry food that much anymore, but used to be, man. We did it all the time,
You keep it in the refrigerator, like in a jar, in the refrigerator, or on a counter?
I'd leave it in the deep fryer. I got electric deep fryer.
Okay.
Now it's got something. The one I got, it's got a tank in the bottom of it, and you can run it in that tank, and it strains all the particles out of it, and then you just keep it in that tank. When you're ready to deep fry, you just pour it right back in there.
Okay.
Dang.
I got one out in the garage, man, but I haven't used it in so long. It's so dirty.
I got a little rectangular single deep fryer, right? I never used it.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought it off Amazon, I think. It's just a little 2-basket electric deep fryer. And at the bottom, it's got a plastic tank. And when you get through frying, you just open a valve. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. And then let all that run in there. And it's got some screens and stuff that filters all the big particles out. And just leave it till you're ready,
Yeah. I agree with Lep, though, man. Sometimes that dirty grease gives it that extra kick.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes deep frying turkeys, man. You can't do just one turkey. If you're gonna deep fry turkeys, you might as well plan on doing 5 or 6, 8, even up to 10. Do it for people, whatever. Try to get your use out of it. That's a lot of oil, just
Yeah, for sure. Hey, and
Every
those
year
those,
peanut oil
those
goes
boxes
up, too.
aren't cheap anymore.
That's what
No,
I'm
they
saying.
sure aren't. Like $50 for 3 gallons. It's ridiculous.
It's like
Yeah.
60. It's like 60 up here.
It
Yeah,
probably
every
is
year
down
they
here
go
now.
My wife got me one of those stainless steel funnels that has the screen, like a screen and a ring that sits on top of the funnel.
Yeah.
And I'll sift that oil bag. I'll use it over and over and over. Now I will keep like my fish and stuff separate from like the French fries and stuff like the
Right.
egg rolls.
I just
That
ordered
little
some.
thing works good.
I just ordered some funnels for like mason jars. It's different sizes, wide mouth, all the way down to
Yeah.
small.
I tell you, I got one that I need to find. Watch a lady doing canning, and she wanted to, actually, when you do it, obviously you want to keep everything in the fluid, in the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a clear disc that she set on top of there. It almost was like a piece of glass that she sat on top of it. It kept everything weighted down so that your juice would float above it, and you tighten the ring up on it. I've never seen them.
I didn't either.
What are you gonna can, Russ?
I want to make some like a salsa and just all kind of stuff. Really, we just bought. I wanted pint jars, but all they had was 1 quart. But I got them sitting here now. Them strawberries I'm freeze drying. I'm gonna put all them in 1 quart jar, and then when I'm done with it, put them in there, and I'm gonna remove this gadget or the shelves out of here. Then you can pull a vacuum on it inside this machine, and just put them up somewhere where it's dark.
With a
I take it like this and I wring it out. Just wring it out.
Just for
It's that
Chris.
Bone Jones secret sauce.
Oh, he knows. He's been to Leprechauns. He's been here. He knows.
Yeah.
Will he?
Do you set your tin up in front of the truck when it's raining like that? Look.
No, that somebody else that was the homeowner put their tent up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I can't mix the two. That's why I don't even go live from his truck. I don't want people to think that when I get my truck and I do my thing that, well, where's the barbecue? Where's all the barbecue? You know what I mean? So that's why I don't even go live. I just those are pictures for, you know what I mean, for the page, my page, and just to share it out. You know what I mean? It's only Facebook. I've put it on Instagram a couple times, but now when I get my truck, yes, I will have my tent for sure.
Here comes trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Gotta turn the
maybe.
camera on, Kent.
There he is.
There we go.
All right, turn it back off.
Thought Miss Kathy left him
You suck.
put him in the basement.
That was a quick one, Simon.
What was that? What was that
How's
movie?
everybody doing? Pretty good. Hold on, I got another fucking super jet fly.
What'd you say, Russ?
It made me think of that movie, Coyote Ugly. That woman's like, "Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off." He started taking his pants off. She goes, "Put it back on. Put it back on."
Hey, shave the mohawk off.
I had to, man. That motherfucker was so crooked. When I went and looked in the mirror, it was like off to the left hand side.
It wasn't
Is
so
that
crooked,
right?
but it was not centered.
Yeah, it was
I thought she did an
Had a
excellent job when she
mohawk
did
with
that
somebody
fade.
not
I thought it looked good as shit.
Take your hat off, Randy. You bald again?
yeah.
Yeah, sure enough.
Holy
Christy said one of my little little hairballs blew across her foot today when she was sitting out here and she thought a bug was climbing on her.
I was about to lose my shit. I thought a spider was after me. Like, nope, I don't do spiders.
What's up, Boo?
What's up, Joe?
What's
I
up,
did
Joe?
not, Kyle. I felt bad last night.
Oh, Smoking Joe. I had a little phone conversation with Smoking Joe this weekend.
Oh, that's how you won a trophy.
No. It was his buddy Chris Webb was set up right across from me.
Okay.
Chris and I are BSing, and because I knew his Yoder dealer and everything. And I said, there's this guy who's got a Frontiersman for sale for like $8,000. He goes, yeah, I know that guy. I said, what? I said, you know Joe? He goes, Martinez? I said, yeah. I said, oh, so Chris calls Joe. He's like, yeah, I'm at this competition in Minnesota, and some guy's saying that your Frontiersman's only worth $3,500. And Joe's like, well, who the hell is that? And it's on speakerphone the whole time. Chris goes, let me look at his trailer. He goes, some guy by the name of Daddy Dutch. And all Joe, pinche can't, blah, blah, blah. So we had a good laugh about that.
Yeah, I seen Joe went live today. Well, he had like a pre-recorded live, I think. Something about the Texas Top 50. Whoever he was interviewing. I was at work, though. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah,
I seen that too, and I went back to watch some of it, and it was gone. Or I think it was gone. It's like, what the heck? Then I remembered he deletes most of his lives, or he hides them.
You know, he
I was
doesn't keep
watching
his lives up.
like the first 20 minutes of it. Then I forgot what I went to go do, and then I went to go look for it, and it was gone. Yeah.
Yeah. He must have went to private with it or something.
Yeah, he did that. Well, it's been probably 3 weeks ago now, but he did that 7 brisket trim. And I wanted to go back and catch that, and it was already gone.
Yeah.
I'd watched it, but I wanted to check it out again. He did something. I can't remember what it was. He was cutting
In other words,
cutting
Joe,
his
quit
fat
taking
up.
your life down.
I think he was cutting his fat up or something like that. I can't remember what it was. He was doing something. His brother was there. I can't remember, but I went back to look for it, get it straight in my mind. It was gone.
Yeah, I like watching those trucks whenever Joe's prepping in the truck videos. I
Yeah,
like
that's
watching
what this was. That's what he had all stacked up in the refrigerator, and his brother was doing something. Can't remember what it was.
One of these days, I'm gonna go visit old Joe. Gotta find time to get to El Paso though.
That's a long drive for you, ain't it?
Yeah.
Full 3 days.
Huh?
Did you see that shit that the girl sergeant put on Facebook the other day? It had a picture of Texas, and it's like, Texas is so big you can put the United States, another Texas, and the moon in it.
It would take you 3 days to drive to Joe's?
Nah.
No, I mean, it's like an 11-hour drive, so you're not going to want to turn around and the day to get there, the day to visit and the day to
Right.
drive back.
Well, I know he's in another time zone, too.
Yeah. I think I
didn't
can
know
drive
that.
to Tampa. I think I could drive to Tampa, Florida, about the same time I could drive to Joe.
Am I too noisy now? It just went into vacuum freezing.
Huh?
No, I thought that's why he had that door open, because it had that, what do you call that thing again?
Dehydrator.
Free drive.
Freeze dryer.
That's what I always want to say, dehydrator, freeze
Just
dryer.
freeze dry. Yeah.
Yeah, get that running again.
Yeah, the vacuum pump's running now. It's got a little bit of noise. It ain't too loud. I sit here and watch shows, but plus I got a fan blowing on the pump, so you ain't got to. I just do it.
Is it a secret? Is it a secret what you're freeze drying now?
No, I'm just doing strawberries to put up. I use it all the time. That's what I got it for.
Did you do a video on that straw? I saw it. Was it Facebook?
I haven't done. All I did on Facebook was just showed a picture of loading it up with strawberries. Yeah.
Ooh, man, that Special K cereal with the strawberries. Love that
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Those strawberries are probably good and some freaking
Yeah, you could
Cut up,
probably
cut up
leave-
a banana and add it to that too.
you could actually take these strawberries and crumble, like break them up in little pieces, throw it in a bowl of cereal with the milk, and let the milk rehydrate them.
Yeah.
Kind of like that's what they do in cereal, like with fruits. It's just, you know,
Anybody
know.
ever work at McDonald's?
Nope.
Nope.
So them onions that you get on them burgers are dehydrated onions.
Really?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Ken said his internet was messing up.
Tasty
Big-ass
little. I like them
It-
onions. They're tasty.
His turkey trophy plucked the wire.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Is it turkey? I thought it was like an octopus or something.
It looked like an owl to me. Here, you guys tell me.
Hey,
It looked like a
Drew.
fucking. This one picture, it looked like an owl. Tell me that it don't look like an owl.
That's what I seen. I thought it was like a kraken or a fucking octopus or something.
But then you look at the side view. You get to see his balls hanging from his chin.
I was saying, he's got a hell of a shack one. I saw that.
Tink tink. Oh god.
Yeah, I keep them little bottles of Zatarans. I mean, a lot of people probably got them, but they got dehydrated bell pepper too. I'd get them dehydrated onions and bell pepper and add to like spaghetti and stuff. Man, it really gives it a unique flavor, you know.
The thing with McDonald's, man, their stuff comes looking generic. No ingredients on anything. The Big Mac sauce, the dehydrated onions, and all that. You know what I mean? It's probably secluded for just their eyes only. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably.
It's not commercially sold.
Yeah, they probably got their own places that do that they
Yeah.
own. I would think.
Yeah.
But we got a special guest. We got a very special guest. What's up, Steven?
Look at this guy.
What's up?
God damn, it's been 6 months or better since I've seen you live.
What's up? Am I echoing, guys? I'm the Ram, Ross, Simon, Randy,
How you doing?
Christy, Left.
Damn, this is all right. This is
What's
great.
up?
I haven't
What's
seen
up?
you
What's
get
up?
out.
He sent me a message on Messenger and said drop a link. I was like, Steven's gonna come on? Hell yeah.
Hey Chad.
Anyhow, brother, thanks for the stickers.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Nice.
That is cool.
I was wondering if you got those.
Yeah, I got them about sometime last week.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
With everybody else.
You
That,
never got them poblano seats, though, did you?
No, I didn't get that done.
They kept those.
Customs kept those.
Yeah. Steven, you ain't getting none of them earthquakes down there, are you?
We had one probably about 3 weeks ago, but I didn't feel it.
It's all right.
When my wife came home from work, she told me she felt it, but I didn't feel anything.
Huh.
Yeah. I watch the weatherman on YouTube, and he keeps an eye, like, because of hurricanes and stuff like that. So I'm always getting and hearing the weather for Trinidad and Tobago.
Well,
and
he's
stuff like that.
in Trinidad.
I know. It's a.
No, I'm saying the weatherman. That's what he's at. That's why he's
That
always
makes
using
sense.
the. He
Oh,
does the
okay.
forecast mainly for the islands, you know.
Yeah.
Which
I'm an
weatherman?
boy.
Which weatherman? Which weatherman you watch, Chris?
It's called Mr. Weatherman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Weatherman.
Yeah, I've watched him before. I watched one. He's called Weatherman Plus. He's kind of goofy looking, but he's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we got the water is way warmer than what it's supposed to be. Like we're like 39 days ahead of schedule for named storms, and they're predicting it's going to be a pretty active season with all the warm water.
It's probably going to be towards the end of the month, and August is going to just wreak havoc probably. But according to Weatherman Plus, he said it probably at least 10 days before we see any more or see any kind of significant activity in the tropics. But it's coming. You can bet on that. Right now they got all that dust. They got wind shear and things that's really kind of preventing it, but that's going to change.
Yeah. There's one coming off of the coast of Africa right now, probably about 2 weeks out. but it's
Yeah.
got a high pressure system sitting above it that's got to fight through.
Yeah,
But he's thinking that one's going to be developing.
yeah, that high pressure, that's what's kind of preventing it. That's part of it. It's
Yeah.
probably what's keeping us so damn hot too.
Yes.
Man, I'm not ready for it. I got a dead tree over here. I got a dead tree.
It's really humid across here right now as well.
What was that?
I said it's really humid across
Oh
here.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, man, it's terrible.
This evening's gotten pretty cool now. It's already dropped to 78 right now for us, but it's
I
been
don't know
crazy.
where we're at.
Lance just up there bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with all that rain, man, it's been like just crazy humid.
Yesterday it got down in the 70s when it rained, but we're at 84 right now.
You got a question, Steven? Highlighted.
Feels like 92.
No, tell Joe I haven't been there as yet. But that's one of the brands of pepper sauce I buy when I don't make my own.
Man, I don't know what's up with these planes today.
You upgraded from trains to planes.
Yeah, well,
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, we got a little print shack. It's just a little wooden shack, and we got our drawings and shit in there. Where if you need to research something, you can go in there, and there's a thermometer on the inside of that thing, man. And I know it's probably not accurate because it is on the inside, but man, that motherfucker will read 112, 113 degrees sometimes. You know, in that plant, that's all there is pipes and shit. So
Oh yeah, man. I can remember those days.
Currently
Sure.
98 degrees here right now.
the fuck plane.
Over here is about like 85, 86.
85, 86.
Yeah.
It's about like it is here.
I don't know. It's good. I mean, it's a good thing because we're getting a lot of shit done. We're not having, rainouts and we're not having lightning alerts and all that stuff, but it does suck with no rain, man.
This humidity is brutal, man. There ain't no doubt about it. It'll be October before it really gets good again, late
Yeah.
October.
we were
Yeah,
hurt.
my aunt,
We got all we need for about a week better.
We could use about a week's worth here.
Hell, I seen like where Jeff lives up in Wisconsin. The highs are getting up in like the low 90s. I'm like, holy crap. He ain't much different we are down here. He probably don't have the humidity though.
it's a dry heat. This is like seriously though, the dry heat's different than the sticky. You almost can't breathe in the humidity. It's
Oh, I
so
know.
bad.
It's terrible.
It's brutal.
But Texas is really hot. You guys really get some heat across here. 100 plus
Yes.
degrees. Wow.
Kyle,
Yeah, that's what we say. We say we have weather you can wear.
you wear it.
Yeah.
Go to a steam bath at a spa or something, Kyle. You'll know what humidity is. That's what it feels like.
Make sure it's nice and hot though.
Yeah. Make sure it's real
And then
hot.
sit there for like an hour.
Wow.
He's got that sow weather. He said it's just beautiful weather.
Yeah. We won't see that for months. What's up, Archangel?
Sweaty people. Sweaty.
Do we have anything to give away tonight?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't even
Just our
touched
love.
last week, man. I've
Oh,
been so backed up. Yeah.
speaking of that, I got an email from Tyler.
Yeah. I've seen
Anyway,
that.
yeah, man, freaking postal service. They damaged that cutting board and it broke. It was like 2/3. The 1/3 of it broke off. It's like, I said, man, don't worry about it. It shouldn't cost you. He said, oh, it's insured on it. Okay. It looked good though. It looked real good.
Yeah, he texted me a picture of it. He was like, "This is for Russ." He was like, "Fuck my life." It's like, well,
So it
Yeah.
break with the grain?
Yeah, it broke with the grain, I guess, but no big. I mean, I told him not to worry about it. You know, it won it anyway. I mean, it's no big deal. But he said, "No, I'll send you another one." I'm like, totally up to you, man.
Yeah, he just texted me a minute ago and said he just got done cooking. He was gonna eat and then he would jump on. Franco said that he was gonna put his kids to bed and jump on too. So never know. We might have some more guests. We got room for 9. No, we got room for 10, don't we?
Yes, sir.
10, yeah.
Is it 10? Yeah.
Yes. Max is 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mark
I'm still.
105 feels like 120.
Screw that.
Yeah.
That's weird seeing Steven still keeping up in the chat, but yet he's on the panel. I mean, anybody else, you're used to it if anybody else, but to see this going on with Steven, that's so cool. I'm so glad you hopped on the panel, Steven. It's been a long time.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah, it's been a while. It really has been a while.
Yeah, you were pretty regular there for a few weeks anyway. 110 here.
Is that actual temperature? Holy crap. Ain't no telling what the heat index was.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Steven's a multitasker.
I was getting ready to say that I can't multitask like that. I'm one track.
I can. Phone here. Hey,
Yeah.
laptop. I have the tablet right there.
You know, I got a one track mind. Whatever I'm focusing on, everything else just disappears, you know.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It's hard for me to focus on just like one thing.
Yeah.
gotta go take a test tomorrow for Chevron.
What
They want me to-
contest?
So they want to give me a test for my ability to do ultrasound testing, so that way I can do more. I can do more of the ultrasound there, and they give you like 10 plates, and you got to inspect them and tell them what's in them, and then they give you 5 plates, and you got to test the welds and tell them what's in them.
I didn't know. I didn't realize inspectors had to be tested like welders did. Wow.
Archangel.
Yeah, so I think they have hundreds and hundreds of plates, and each one of them serialized. So they go and just pick 5 and pick 10 and give them to you. And they pick some with they have coatings on them, so you have to use your ultrasound machine and do echo to echo to figure out the thickness of the coatings and shit. And a lot of this stuff is like man-made defects, so it ain't true laminations or corrosion and shit. You know, it's like
Right.
they basically drill holes in it with a drill bit and then welded it back up. So it's supposed to be real damn tricky.
Were you the one that was saying something about if it burns or something, it puts off like a certain smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a PMI. That's positive material identification. So anytime you do any kind of X-ray or ultrasound for Chevron, you have to pass their test. They call it an ISQ test, International Standard Quality. And shit, I've been out there for 4 weeks and nobody said nothing to me. And so basically, all the testing that I've done is kind of like hinged on if I pass this test tomorrow or not. If they accept the results, you know.
Oh, wow. You shouldn't have no problem with it, though, man. You've been doing this long enough to know, you know. I would think.
I mean, I don't want to get too cocky, but I feel like I'm all right. I had a little chance today. I had a couple hours today, and I was sitting in my car, and I actually cut out like a piece of one of my badges, and I was using them like for putting them on the blocks and practicing using echo to echo on my UT scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a formula you do. It's just been a long time since I had to do that, man.
So is that like a one try only, or is there like another reschedule in 10 days? Or
so you got 4 hours to do the test. If you don't pass it, then they give you the test again. So you got 4 more hours. If you don't pass it the second time, you got to wait 60 days and go take it again. It's like $700. The test is like $700.
Well,
what do you
twice in a day? That's cool. Yeah.
What do you call the? I didn't forget. What do you call like a certified inspector? The not CDL. That's truck driving. It's I can't think of it. I would think that don't that cover you, or do you have that? whatever I'm trying to think of.
I'm probably the CWI, certified welding
Yeah,
inspector.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm a CWI.
They don't accept that good enough, huh?
Man, I got ACCP level. I got so many certifications and shit, but Chevron wants you to take their fucking test. They don't give a shit what you come in there with, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's, I mean, that's like another feather for your hat, though, right? So you've got all that cert, but now you even want, you know, and made Chevron happy.
What it means is more work.
Yeah, what it means is more work for me.
I worked at our Chevron in Pascagoula years ago, 1980, 81 with Brown and Root. And back in them days, they wanted like a downhill P5 6010 rod, downhill hot pass, and then clean all that up and uphill filler and cap with a 7018. That was what they did then. Now I think they TIG all the roots in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're welding everything we're doing out here is SMAW. It's all stick,
Yeah.
but it's all 410, 304, 309. It's all stainless, but it's all stick.
Okay. Yeah, I had to certify on stainless TIG and stainless stick when I worked for them too.
Yeah.
I
think they're paying for the test. They're gonna pay for the test.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, it's not any more money. It's just more work for him to do out at Chevron.
Well, what it is there's only a handful of people that have this certification that could do ultrasound in Chevron. So when they need something, they have to go try to find the person that has this certification. And they were like, "Shit, we'll just test Randy because he's here."
Yeah.
Right.
That way they don't have to go.
I also heard that this Chevron here, that all the welds are X-rayed now. Back when I worked there, every 7th weld, and you didn't have to do it in that order. They'd let you back up a little bit, like, well, you owe us 3 X-rays, and they would have you pick them. I said, take your pick. They're all welded the same, but they'd only do like 15% or 25% X-rays, And if you busted one, which I never did, but if you did, then they start backing up. And if you get enough of them rejects, you're gone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopple does the same thing you do?
Who?
Mike Hopple, is that what you're saying? You used to play those games before?
I don't know.
Doesn't necessarily mean more money.
I mean, so right now I'm doing so many tests. I'm doing shit. PMI, UT, mag, fluorescent mag, penetrant, visual inspection. I'm doing so many tests. So, I mean, I guess I probably could ask for more money. I'll get in there, and hopefully, if I pass this test, then I'll start hitting.
When you pass it.
Yeah. It's just going to be difficult. A lot of people get cocky. They say, "Oh, it's just a regular test." It ain't a regular test. Like these plates are engineered to trick you.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Trip you up.
That sucks. So that's like throwing a big wrench in there. Well, I mean, it's good because you got to know your shit, but the same token, they can play with you like that.
So what it is okay. Years ago, I think this test evolved in like 10 years ago. Somebody was doing some ultrasound on a piece of material, and they called it a lamination. That's when you have a void inside the metal, and they wrote it off as okay because they wrote it off as a lamination. When it turns out it was corrosion, and they had a blowout. So after that they developed this test to see if you're skilled enough to tell the difference between laminations, blowouts. Some of the plates, I'm being told, some of the plates don't have nothing in them, just to try to trick you. Some of them are clean. So,
Welcome back, man.
It's cool. I mean, you can go back to them and say, what you got next?
yeah. Well, the good and bad thing about it is, I will be, one of the only people around that
Pass the Chevron.
that has the Chevron test. So anytime they have any UT at Chevron, they'll call me. And we charge 8-hour minimums for that shit. So
When I went to UPS, because being a low man on a totem pole. And I went in there at the time where there was a lot of people that were pushing 20 years and better that had all this seniority. Well, it's a good and a bad thing. The good thing is that they like to use their personal leave. The bad thing is that you covered the route. You didn't know the route. So I spent years, probably 4 years, just learning routes, just jumping on different routes. Go, hey, Randy, you want to take personal day today? Nice weather. I learn your route. Steven, I learn your route. Ask him the same thing. Russ, do the same thing. So then it sort of kind of made you almost like what you said. I mean, when anybody called in sick, everybody went on vacation, wanted a personal leave, they had to get me because I was the only one who knew all the routes in St. Mary's County. Yeah. So that was made myself needed. In other words, I mean, I wasn't
irreplaceable job security.
Yeah, the more you know, the more you're worth. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
I know a lot of people that they actually have a training class for this. It's a week-long training class for this test, and I know a lot of people that've been through the class and never went and took the test. But that's what my manager was telling me. He was like, "You sure you're okay taking this test?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, because, you know, most of us, we had to take most of these guys took the class first. So I'm kind of going into it. I didn't take the training class. So anyway, I think I got it. Like I said, I fucked with my machine. Pretty confident what I do. So even if they're tricky.
I just took a test myself, man.
Simon, I'm sorry. I'm texting away at you, and you're wrong damn person.
Who got Lance's message?
Yeah, he asked me another question. I'm like, he asked me another question. I said, why does he keep asking me the same damn question? That's the wrong person.
Well, somebody's being rude and not answering you, or what?
Well, you keep repeating the question. I was like, yeah. That's what I'm saying on this end.
That's a technology. Lance ain't 100% on it.
Yeah, I am not valuable when it comes to this tech and stuff, believe me.
Lance sends me some of the most confusing messages too. Like I gotta take time to try to decipher what he's trying to say.
Oh no, man.
I feel so sorry. Sometimes I feel so sorry. I'll sit back there and I'll look at something. I was like, damn, why did I push send on that thing?
I save time and just call him.
No pronunciations at all. You know, no periods, no commas, no exclamation.
It's one full thought, you know.
You want to? Okay, let's go. And when I'm good with that.
Yeah, there's times where I'm just like, try that again, Lance.
Yeah.
I tell you, Lance's messages is the hardest message to read.
Be like, well, Lance is drunk again.
The thing is, he's not.
No, you're right. I go fast because I'd rather just talk on the phone, but I just start there pushing buttons, and
that's what I do. When Lance starts texting me, I call him. I'm like,
yeah.
I just call him.
He goes, please, I got you. I just sent you a text.
So these two, there's no periods, no punctuation at all. It's just like,
yeah, probably not.
It's the run-on sentence.
Yeah.
well, there is one period.
Period is probably right in the middle of a sentence where it shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly where it's at.
Lance is rereading his message now.
I'm trying to watch everything, make sure I'm sending it right to the right
make
person.
sure you're not sending it to me. I'm sitting here replying to him.
Oh, wait a minute. This might change. It's got another one.
Uh-oh.
Split it up.
Oh, I had that. I dug up from on Friday, man. Shoot, I was on for the rest of the day. I couldn't see anything.
What's up, Zach?
Man, my issue is I fat finger. Like, an autocorrect gets me so bad.
Yeah.
I always correct before I push send. I don't know why. It's just a habit. I proofread.
I go so fast.
So Mr. Zach Brisket Medic and the Gringo and the Mexican have got something coming up in the near future. I can't wait, man. I think it's cool shit.
Oh. Man, my talk text will fuck up a message so bad. You go back and reread it, like especially if I'm driving and like Randy messaged me or something, I'll talk text him back, and I go back and I'm like, that I don't know. I have no idea.
I've never used that talk text shit. I got a buddy, his name is Chad, and that's all he does. That's all he does. He talk text to everybody, and sometimes you get messages that are fucking.
I'll talk text Siri a lot of times, like, "Hey Siri, text Terenia." I call her, "Oh shit."
I won't send it.
Anyway, I'll say that, and I say, "Hey, could you come wash my back, or can you bring me a towel? Because you get down, I'm in a bathtub. You know, I can't reach the. I mean, I can see the phone, I can reach, but I don't want to. My hands are all wet, so I'll just say, do the hey Siri thing. Maybe she didn't hear it. She heard it. Oh, it was funny. I wish you could record these things. Last night I said that. I'm not going to say it again because I keep activating her. But she come on there. She come on there, and my wife went to laughing like crazy, like that. And then I said something, and she remembered. She goes, and Siri laughed like that, ha 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 ha. And I can't remember the. Oh crap. That's not nice. I didn't even say nothing to the bitch. But anyway.
Sometimes I put my phone in my pocket when I'm at work. Like I'll text somebody, and I guess I don't click off the text, and I'll put my phone in my pocket, and I'll be sweaty. I'll look, and it'll be like 3 pages of just gibberish, just BBBZ.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But I tell you what, if you don't think somebody, I mean, she hears every word you say, but you got to say that certain thing to trigger her to talk back. But she's listening. I'm like, man, that's almost scary, you know? No. Yeah, she was mimicking Tarina, and then I said something. I can't remember now what I said, and then we really went to laughing. It was hilarious, man. And I was sick. I felt like crap, but I started laughing like, holy crap. No, she didn't.
Yeah, I sent you a link, Zach. I mean, I'm not going to be on that much longer, dude. I got to try to get in here and go over some shit so I can take this test tomorrow. But I figured I'd hop on, say what's up to everybody. Not unless somebody wants to take over.
I keep hearing text messages, but they're not mine.
It's me.
It's
Oh, okay.
Simon and me still trying to get the shit straightened out. I got it all screwed up now. But I think I got it right that time.
Okay, God.
Hey, Siri, say hi to my friends.
I don't see your friends in your contacts. What is your friends first?
Shut up, you stupid.
Nobody loves you.
No friends in my contacts.
Do we have like Siri and shit in the house?
I have Siri on my phone. You have, I think,
I've never
me and
used it.
Android. I think yours is.
You got to go into the settings to turn on that Hey Siri.
Shit, it's automatic.
I know the Fire Stick
It's
out
not
in the
on
shop.
mine.
The Fire Stick out in the shop does. You can
It's
tell them.
Alexa.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Alexa.
Derek, he says, how are you doing that? And I'm not. I said, you got to go in your settings and just hit a button that turns on that effect. But his phone came with it turned off, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Later, Zach.
That is actually.
Yeah,
Call Siri.
Yeah, Siri and search right there.
Right.
Listen for Hey Siri. Sit right there, that little green button at the very top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Yeah. Or you can press the side. Oh, shut up.
Russ, call Siri Alexa.
Hey, Siri, is your name Alexa?
I'm Siri. Pleased to meet you.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I was waiting for something funny to happen. George said, or Joe said to try that.
It was a joke on the side piece thing.
Hey,
Calling a
Siri,
girl by the wrong name.
do you have big boobs?
I don't have a body.
You don't have a body? She ain't gonna reply.
Yeah, you can go on Google and search like things that you can ask Siri to piss her off. There's a long list. Like she'll
Oh, yeah.
get an attitude.
Yeah, normally she tells me, after all I've done for you, you know.
That's too much. That's too much AI, man.
They're always watching.
That's what I told my wife last night. I said, AI, I said, it's getting smarter and smarter. I've never heard her do what she did last night. And it was my wife, her voice, most of it. I'm the one that initiated it. And then everything that was being said, she repeated. Ha, 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 ha. I wish I could remember it exactly. It was funny.
I watched a thing the other day about that AI, and these two have been doing a study on AI for a while, and they kept some of their original questions for AI, and they were saying how much just between that data from the original questions that these two were asking to today's technology and what they've learned so much. It's sort of scary. It creeps me out a little bit. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting too smart.
Don't get me started. I already told you, I'm convinced there's monkey chickens out there now.
Hey Mario.
What's up, Mario?
I heard something on the radio this morning. I was listening to the classic rock station this morning, and they were talking about somebody in China crossbred a lemon with a watermelon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could crossbreed plants so easy.
Oh, yeah.
There's a channel I follow is out of Virginia. I think he's called Virginia Fruit Growers or something. He does a lot of that grafting stuff, and he actually does a little bit of traveling to other states to see other people's setups when they graft things and all that. He does.
I watch that guy I was telling you about, Lance, that lives right up here in Wiggins, Mississippi, about 30 miles from here. And he's got this breed of corn. He calls it Danny corn, but his name is Danny. He created this corn about 30 years ago, and it's a cross of many corns. Some of them turn out completely like yellow or white, and some are most of them are speckled with the red and the blues, and looks like Indian corn. He's got like two different varieties of Indian corn. I don't know what all he's got, but he's been growing it ever since then, and he sells the seeds on Etsy. He'll be selling them this fall. I thought about buying a little bit and just doing some in the backyard. Them plants get up 11 foot tall, man. Like, holy crap. Yeah.
Yeah, my tomato plants, I don't know if that's something. I know it's not the bush type, which I screwed up. I can't remember the word that there is. There's two different varieties of plants. One gets only like 2 foot tall and it bushes out and you get all kinds of fruit. One just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. I got them from the Mennonite. I went into their greenhouse the other day. And you know how tall the big arch greenhouses are. Yeah. Them tomato plants are on strings, on pipes that go across, and strings tying them up to the pipes about a foot from the top of those things. And them tomatoes or plants are all grown all the way up there. I've got tomato plants from my left-hand side going out, pushed the netting out, came across, and it's pushing out on the right-hand side of my garden now, of my cherry tree netting. Keep the cats out of there. I got to keep pulling it back down. They grow crazy.
Well, what he does with his corn is he'll let it dry on the stalks, and then he takes it off, and he's got some corn hangers to finish drying it. But he does cornmeal, grits, and corn flour. He's got all the grist mills to do all that with. It reminds me of that Jimmy Red corn.
You know what I can't find at the grocery stores right now? little
that?
canned corns. You know, for like
Little
you know,
miniature
your-
corns.
yeah, your Asian dishes. I can't find any around here right now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell them in a jar usually like that, don't they? I've had them before.
You talking about the little mini corns?
hmm
Yeah, I never ate that shit before.
We do our own vegetable lo mein, so I like to get the bamboo shoots, bean sprouts, mini corns, water
Yeah.
chestnuts,
I love
Uh,
Little Man. That's one of my favorites.
the pea pods and
Like snow peas.
snow
peas.
peas. That
Yeah.
snow peas. Sugar snaps are okay, but I like the snow peas better.
Yeah, I do too. I've had that before. That's good.
And then because when you order it from any Asian delivery around here, it's 90% broccoli. Like I want Chinese vegetables. Here's broccoli. You guys eat a lot of fucking broccoli if that's the case.
No, that's not the case.
Right.
That's an American thing. Is it broccoli?
I mean, I like it, some of it. I mean, but not the whole damn thing. The thing is it takes up space in the cart.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point behind it. Save money, you know. But we make our own here and screw the delivery shit anymore. That hasn't had any fucking flavor. Like it totally bland, watered down. Like you know how it comes in as like a dark gravy sauce, and it's been watered down. I'm like, yeah, let's go back to making our own.
They have a tomato around here. I don't know if y'all get them. I'm sorry, not tomato, a grape. It's called cotton candy grapes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Man, those things are great. Good.
They got a
God.
couple other flavors too, not just cotton candy.
I've only had cotton candy there.
Yeah. What else did I see? There was another one I seen down at the market. I have to, when I go back down there, take some pictures for you.
So how's that little spot you had your Mexican food and your ingredients that went viral like a month or two ago with the who was that singer?
Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo.
Oh yeah. That vegan taco, which was cactus, black bean, and pico.
Is that spot it's still popular over there, or is it like died down?
It's gaining traction.
Yeah.
Hey, and like I told you guys, prices already went. So my chorizo was $4.99 a pound, $6.99 a pound now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's this tequila and tacos and agave restaurant downtown Cleveland that has the La Plaza menu, full kitchen. Like they're the ones serving the food out of. That's pretty cool business move. Instead of hiring your own chef and to do all this, somebody that's already established. Here you go. Here's a kitchen. Put your tacos in your menu. You know, you get tortas and tamales and.
I couldn't watch that video, dude. I couldn't watch that shit. It was so fucking sloppy eating those tacos, dude.
Oh, she was slurping that shit up, dude.
Yeah, it was fucking just gluttony at its finest right there watching that shit.
Hey, it was funny because I seen her grab that Rojo sauce and I know it's hot. That lit her ass up, dude. She was like, "Let me try a little bit of this red sauce. Ooh, that's hot. Let me try a little of this green sauce." And their verde is spicy too. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
All their sauce is hot. I mean, Hey, at least we don't get it in a little corner of the baggie all tied up and shit. Like
You don't like
like
that?
y'all. That was funny as fuck. I was like, this motherfucker. Let me get 3 for $10.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get salsa in Mexico, man.
Right.
So they get it in Channelview too. You got to bite that corner off.
Yeah.
Well, up here, we get the little cup with the, little see-through cup and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all have baggies.
Well,
And
the
they're
baggies are-
professionals when they tie that shit too, man. Them things are tight. When they
Oh.
tie, they
You know what that was about? You know what that was about? Instead of making tamales when they were a kid, Daddy had them over there tying bags.
Yeah. They've tied thousands of those bags.
Right.
Randy, how much are you going to be on? Kyle wants to give away a couple things tonight. Just 2 items.
Yeah. Well,
Want
I
to get
mean, I was gonna end it at 9, but I don't know how long is it gonna take to run the race. 'Cause I gotta get in here and look over some shit.
No, your job's important, dude. Job's important.
Save it for tomorrow night. We'll do it tomorrow night.
All right, we can do
On
that.
Simon's show.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
that. We'll just carry him over to Simon's Live.
Yeah, I need to end this. I need to go in here and look over some shit so I'm a little bit more prepared on this fucking test tomorrow.
All right,
Yeah,
Kyle, we'll do it tomorrow, Kyle.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle, by the way. Yeah. So anyway, I guess on that note, I'll see y'all guys later. Thank
Yeah,
everybody for
guys.
coming.
Peace.
Thank everybody for coming on the panel.
Steven,
Love
good to see you,
y'all.
brother.
Yeah.
Steven,
Yeah, man. See you guys.
Thank you, Steven.
good to see you, man. I'm glad to see you on our lives.
No
You don't
problem.
say much, but we can still see you.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Hey,
All right,
Steven.
have a good night.
Hey, Steven. Hey, Lance.
I'm out, guys.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Y'all take it easy.
Later,
Later.
guys.
All right.